Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Hashem, Makakarash. Call all of my Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Hashem, Makakarash. That's the nation Hebrew, saying all praise to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, for the world ignorantly called Jehovah, God or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, for the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh. I want to give the honors to the elders and apostles of the millstone. And shalom to all the brothers and out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel, shalom. Brothers Zach from Camp James, Jamaica. This lesson, I'm not exactly sure I'm going to title it as yet, but I remember even the other day, I think it was the other brother Amon Gabar, the lesson on basically phones will be ringing. Regards to like family members, and so-called friends or accomplices or co-workers or people, in the community street where we're excited, is it me, and telling everybody about this truth. So the one of them actually know, and as the scripture said, let's get this real quick. We're in the book of Ezekiel. It's 33. To the point. I'm sorry, 30. Ezekiel 33 verse 30 says, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness." Right. So they will hear the words. I think it was 2013, and during Crown Royal. Whenever there's any major event in the earth, or any news of an event in the world, they know who to come to. Them seek the prophets. Because they will say it, nobody know if I break down the Bible like them money I talked about this years ago. But will they convert? No. So basically them heart goeth after their own covetousness. Their own so-called desires in this world. Basically chasing the bag ultimately. Or pleasures, whether one woman to chase man or man to chase woman. It says, "And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that had a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they will not do them." For they hear thy words, but they do them not. It says, "And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them." So when, as written, the vision is but for an appointed time, but end it shall speak and not lie. So when the vision start play out, for example, how a temptation, when the microchip start get pushed, being ubiquitous, being mandated, no man shall buy or sell save it at the mark. Time of Jacob's trouble start the real way. World War III kick off the real way. Famine, literal famine. Then they must say, "Oh shit, why man them there?" When they talk about this, John, how is it said this? How them can call him now? So then time the family members want to reach out. The bugged out of the family, the madman. Yeah man, they might reach out. You see me? ultimately fulfilling what? Amos 8, verse 11 says, Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, which that I come to, but I'm sure it's a different one, he must specify. It says, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Boshem Yahushai. Because guess what? No, we are here. Scripture says, wisdom cry without. Shout out our words in the streets here. No, the most I have we in the highways. This lesson doing right now. That's going to be uploaded and be made public. Right? Anybody can watch it. But for the most part, nobody give a shit. Because what? As nigga once said, what that can do for her, no. Like what that can do for the woman, no. If she wants something, no, for her pick me. Look on the word of the Most High, as one oppressive and unprofitable in them state. That's why enough people say, oh, they want to live them life, then they will give them life over to Christ. Niggas. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Because guess what? We're not going to prophesy favor. No one ever prophesied favor. Yeah, he was there for years, building the ark, telling people, coming up. But they believe. But eventually, it started to rain. And at that moment, they knew the madman, he who we had sometimes in derision and reproach, you see me, was always right. And that's what the world going to witness very soon. Then time there, as brother says, phones going to start ring. People won't want to try, reconnect that link. Or they say what? They think it's strange. I want to fall after them to the same excess of lust and riot, speaking evil of you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's just not of them to believe in this ministry. You see me? We, the hopeful elect, the Most High blessed us, as it's written. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. But unto the rest, it was not given. And we have to keep that in mind. It says just that the Most High blessed us with understanding, with the eyes to see, and faith. As when the faith is what? A gift given unto us from on high. As Yahushua told Peter that he being the Messiah was revealed unto him through the Spirit, not by man. So this is divine, And that's how we get these understandings, this faith, this knowledge. But the time gonna come, you see me, when they're gonna seek the word of the Most High, because the Most High what? Speak through his servants, the prophets. Alright, so they're gonna seek to get the word. Well, guess what? It'll not be readily available. The scripture says what? The prudent man shall keep silent because an evil time. So people are praising, and again, to everything under the sun, there's a time and a place for everything. A time to prophesy, and a time when there's no need to prophesy. Because guess what? Prophesy means to say before, and to manifest. So why would we need to prophesy? Proverbs 1 and see me young to the point. Verse 24, it says, because they have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You know, it's written in their destruction. You know, they shall seek him, or for paraphrasing. So when the destruction start, then them will actually, you know, believe. Can't I play it before them? No shit, that's true. Then they're gonna want to try to seek the Lord. Then they're gonna want to seek the word. They'll try to go up on YouTube, find videos. Then they're gone, brother. Look, if you have internet or light, right? So now is the time, yeah. Let's close with this. Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and unto our power, for you abundantly pardon. Now is the time, eh? You know, now is the gate of mercy open. Right? Now is, you know, the spiritual ark door open, the gates of mercy. You know, grace period is still, you know, here. Take advantage of it before it's too late. So without giving our praise to Akoya about Shemel Shai, about Shemel Kakadash, the one as well as no apostles of great millstone. Shalom to the full. Shalom.